I've never uploaded directly to YouTube, and I'm trying it for the first time. The one thing I like about YouTube, which is special, is that you can express one sentence and one thought, and stop recording, and then gather your thoughts, and then record again, and it will splice uh, the clips together and make it um, a flowing presentation. I like that. Uh, there is forgiveness in that way of broadcasting. I wanted to say two things. Number one is that I like the uh, tenor of my broadcast tonight. It was an attempt for me to speak out. It wasn't an attempt for me to connect with anyone in particular. Just say what I have to say in my own space, in my own way. Um, I'm beginning to listen to too many experts on how to do personal broadcasting, and I'm, instead of seeking within me for something that works for me, I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to live by surveys. What does the public say? And that's never been the way that I do things. So I like the feeling of the way that I did it. I was just sitting and quietly speaking, calmly speaking, not to entertain anybody, but to broadcast. I think that that's my natural style. Um, that was the first thing, and then the second thing is that we took out the vehicle, put it on the road um, today. Having made the modifications that the father revealed, I don't know, 10 days ago, and that is that we needed a springing torso support, and we recognized the truthfulness of that revelation, and we set out to bring it to pass. And the magnificent story of manifestation of guidance, manifestation of provisioning, providing what we needed. It's an amazing testimony. And I want to sit down with as much patience and detail that testimony. I have lots of footage that can help me tell the story of the magnificent manifestation. Magnificent. So we took the vehicle out with the modifications, and these are my findings. I praise the Father because the um, torso support, the springing torso support, works very, very well. It's flexible enough to accommodate the body in the position that it's supporting it. It's strong enough to hold the weight aloft, suspended in midair. It's just springy enough. In fact, it could be a little less springy. No, actually, no. One of the things that I discovered is that I have to do a lot of serious study of the suspension. It's not going to reveal its secrets, without due diligence. I have to change the position of the column, the vertebrae. I have to change the height. I have to change the angle. I have to change the position forward or back, so as to discover how to use that spring joint. It's one thing to fabricate it. It's another one to learn how to use it, learn what it is, and learn how to use it. Right off the bat, there were some pretty significant positives. And that's one, the biggest one is that I see that the torso support can provide really adequate support for really running fast. I would say that the vehicle itself, I think particularly the wheel, are already inadequate to support the speed that I can develop. The wheels of the vehicle must be more capable of sustaining high speed. Those wheels are not good for high speed, and so those wheels have to be upgraded. At high speed, there are inefficiencies that appear with the wheels, and so that's one thing. We need to upgrade those wheels in the two ways that we've discussed in the past. But there's no substitute. I have to play with it. I have to get it out on the road without hurry, with patience, with all my tools out, and change positions and test it again and change position until you learn how to use it. Again, there's one thing to manufacture it, to bring it to manifestation. It's one thing. It's a great thing, but it's another one to learn how to use it, because it works as designed. Now you have to take what is that works as designed and then make it work. And the only way to do that is to interact with it, interact with it. The vehicle is out there, it's available to us. We need to interact, 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 and not just having fun, but trying to learn the how to use the new modification. It's an exciting modification because it does suspend you in space. You have to find the perfect position for the hand of the suspension system. You have to find the perfect one. I also foresee the future of the chest support, so that you can literally be leaning in, just completely resting your weight on the support, completely. I'm going to draw that. You know, I no longer want to interact too much with the audience. I don't. I want to focus on what I have to say, because what I have to say is what's going to make me relevant, not how much and how well I interact with people. That's not my job. My job is to deliver my content so that my content can speak for me. You know, if you're an A-type personality, then you can speak for yourself. But if you're not an A-type personality like myself, then I have to let my content, what I have to say, speak for me. And you know, this business of interacting with is not it's not it's not going to work for me. You know, I could greet people as they're coming in and welcome them, and then keep going with my presentation. But this business of pausing my message for the broadcast, my purpose for the broadcast, to interact with people, free willy, you know, dancing all over the place, I can't do it. I don't want to do it because I want the integrity of my content. If I'm going to broadcast, is to broadcast for something that I feel strongly about. It's not to entertain folks. It's to deliver my message.